All right, let's get started. Hey guys, this is Jay from Day One Marketing. I am here today doing a video walkthrough for you guys. We'll be doing a demo on our real estate funnels, aka sales funnels templates for the real estate lead generation. Uh, Specifically, we'll be going over Done For You Package 2. But before we get to that, let me invite you guys to go ahead and download our free Facebook ads guide. All you guys have to do is just sign up and subscribe through our messenger button on this page, or if you're watching this on YouTube, just go down to the description and you can find a link to go ahead and download the ebook instantly. All right, so like I said, we will be going over this template right here, and let's get right to it. So right now we are looking at the landing page. All right. If you were to implement this today, you could pretty much do this probably within half an hour. All you have to do is change out your logo right here. Um, Maybe customize the this call to action section, and within this call to action section, aka the CTA, we have an incentive here. And this incentive is basically to get users or leads to give their contact information. All right. For this particular CTA, we have a get your free list of luxury rent to own homes here. No credit checks, no banks. Get your free report here. And really, what we're trying to give away is a free list of homes in exchange for your Facebook contact or your email contact. What makes this different from other agencies or uh, other programs out there that give away free sales funnel templates is that uh, we include a way to capture uh, contact info not just through email, which is the standard right here, but we also offer the chance to capture Facebook contacts. All right, and we do that because you know, yes, email address is very important. To build up your your email list assets, but Facebook Messenger at the current moment is very powerful as well because if we were to compare the two, email marketing versus Facebook Messenger, the open rate with emails is below 30%, usually around 15% open rate. Whereas with Facebook Messenger, if you were to send someone a message on Facebook, uh, the open rate is about 80% and above. Sometimes 90%. You can, 100% is actually possible, but you can definitely reach 90% open rate with a click-through rate of 30%. Whereas with email marketing, you like I said earlier, you can get between a I don't know 15 to 30% open rate, um, but the click-through rate would be less than five, less than 5%. So, you know, just consider those numbers, and if you want to go over those stats and some other information like that's relevant to what we just talked about here, just go ahead and after this video, feel free to explore and learn more on our website. So with this section right here, what we have are two forms that the user can uh, input with their own contact. So we have a phone number section, and we also have an email address section, and once they fill that in, they submit. All right, so let's go ahead and put a quick number and email address real quick, and let's just see what happens. This will, after submitting, this will bring us to a thank you page. And this is your standard thank you page. Thanks for contacting us. Down here below, you would have your contact info with phone number, email address. You would have your message up here. Thanks for subscribing. This is what you will get. But the difference we have here is a button. This button is a second chance for us to collect a messenger contact. And the reason we do that is, again, messenger contacts can be very, very vital for your lead generation system and your sales process, because considering what we said earlier, that the open rate for a messenger contact, if you were to send them a message, is above 80% versus email, which can be 30% or lower. So yeah, this button being located here on the thank you page, it's just a second chance to capture that email, or capture that messenger uh, contact. Because if you think about it, if a lead ended up on this page, you already got their email. So now you can collect a second form of contact, which would be messenger. And if you succeed at that, you now have 2 points of contact: email and messenger. So I'll demo this button. If someone were to click on this, it would function the same way as it would in the on the opt-in page. So let's go back to the opt-in page, which is the landing page. So let's pretend this is my first time getting onto this landing page. It's like, all right, I would like a free list of luxury homes. I will go ahead and choose to opt in with Facebook. When I do click on that button, this pop-up shows, and then it says again here, get your free report, homes for sale in Beverly Hills, when you subscribe with Facebook Messenger. Along with this pop-up is the send to messenger button, and right below it, this is me right here. If I wasn't logged in, it would actually prompt me to sign in, and then it would populate my name automatically. So let's go ahead and click send to messenger. Once that happens, this triggers the bot, and now we go ahead and go view this in messenger. So let's see what happens from that point. So as the desktop version of Messenger loads up, you're probably on watching this video, and wondering, like, how would this benefit me as a realtor? Well, for one, it will definitely increase your lead generation process, because it's an automated process that's designed to funnel. And we'll get more into funneling, but the thing to consider is that you're using chatbots in combination with online sales funnel, and if you use those two together, it would definitely increase your leads process, which in turn will also give you much higher quality prospects that can turn into great conversions and sales, or closes at the end of the month. So the messenger loaded just now. As you can see, I've been testing the bot throughout the day, and but this right here is the most recent message that was triggered by what we just did on right here on the landing page just moments ago, and this is the result. Yeah, this is the result. So the bot triggered. This is what the bot said: "Hey there, Jay. Thanks for subscribing. Just click below to get your free list of homes for sale in Beverly Hills area." And then we have a button down here that says "Get for sale list," and it's basically a call to action. So there's a couple things that's happening here. Hey there, Jay. How's it know it's my name? Well, when we're building the bot, there's ways to tell the bot to pre-populate certain sections of the message, and in this case, it pulled my name because I'm logged into Facebook. Facebook knows to, like, okay, in this part of the text, let's go ahead and pull that person's name. And the reason why I'm pointing that out is because it gives a personal touch to the message, and you want to use that type of customization as often as you can throughout your bot building process. The second thing that's happening here is that we have this thing called a button, where it has a call to action. in this case, it's get for sale list. We're just basically trying to deliver what we promised on the landing page, which was, get a list of homes that's for sale if you were to subscribe through Messenger or give us your email. So let's go ahead and click on that, see what happens. So we clicked on it. We're telling the bot like, all right, we want to get that button, or we want to get that for sale list, and that for sale list is going to come in the form of a file. And in this case, this file will be delivered as a text file. And I just did it was just a notepad file just for demonstration purposes, but the file can be delivered as a PDF, video. You can link to your website if you have a website. You could link to a video. You could show an image. Whatever you would like, whatever you think is appropriate um, for that prospect that you just got. However way you want to deliver your incentive. So let's go ahead and click on it, and just to show you what happens right here. So here on desktop, it downloads as a text file, and you'll see that nothing too fancy. Like I said, it's just for demonstration purposes, but this is just a text file that I copied from Trulia, actually. It's just a list of homes in the Beverly Hills area, and like I said, you can replace this with anything. You can replace this with an image, you can replace this with a video, you can replace this with a PDF, whatever you decide to use to deliver that incentive to your new prospect. All right, so let's go back to Messenger, and let's see what else is going on in the sequence. So after that text file is delivered, it goes on to saying, would you like to see our featured list of homes for the week? Just enter your email and instantly see the gallery of beautiful homes in the 90213 area. So again, another call to action with an incentive. In this case, it's saying, give us your email. All right, because just think about it. What happened before we even got to Messenger? Well, what happened was that here in the landing page, we decided to, when we first got here, we decided to opt in through Facebook. And we were like, okay, I want that list of homes, and I'm going to do it through subscribing with with this Facebook button. I didn't choose to do it here, so therefore I didn't submit my email yet. So now, the way we designed this was that, knowing that was going to be the flow for the user if they decided to opt in with Facebook first, we would eventually ask them for their email once they're in the flow sequence. We would of course deliver the incentive first, then incentivize them again to give us their second form of contact, which in this case is email. So you'll see what the featured list of homes is going to look like in gallery form after we do this part. So we say yes, submit email. Then the bot's going to ask us what's your best email. And this part right here that says user input function, this part right here is just a placeholder, but in the actual live version, after this question is asked, the person who's interacting with this bot would go ahead and enter their email. All right, and once they do enter their valid email, the bot's going to recognize that, and it will say, thanks, check your email inbox for house hunting tips. And this was a freebie that we would give out. It's just another PDF that gets sent out to the email. It's just another way for them to go ahead and check their email, and get that part of that marketing sequence covered. Just for them to get into the habit of checking emails from our agency. So it goes on and saying, okay, since we did give them the email, it goes ahead and shows us the featured homes for the week in the Beverly Hills area. And this section right here is realtors really like, because you get to showcase in images and with more info on homes that you're trying to put out there, this the product that you're trying to push, So what we did here was we listed three mock homes, and we just did three. You can go, you can do more. I believe you can do up to 10 cards. That's what these are called. And our format is basically image, price with address, see on map, which if you click on it, you could actually see it on the map. We'll show it to you in a bit, and then contact realtor. And all these, you can make it go to wherever you want it to go to. I accidentally just clicked on something here. Okay, well, we clicked on the Google Maps button. So as you can see, we end up on Google Maps and it's showing the actual location of the property. So it came from clicking this button right here. So another clickable area is actually the picture. So this picture can, once clicked on, can lead anywhere really. In this case, it actually leads to another website. So what I was saying earlier is that you can lead back to your website. If you do have one, you could lead back to your website. If you have a catalog of homes that you're trying to sell for the month. But like I said, you can have this go anywhere you want. You can make it go to YouTube if you have videos that where you're doing like a walkthrough of a home. Let's go to this one real quick. So if you were to click on this house right here, this would actually take us to, I believe, Realtor.com. Yep, Realtor.com. I just chose this one just for demo purposes. Just pretend, if you do have a website or some type of blog, you could direct that link click to your URL, to whatever page you want it to go to. Or like I said, if you have a YouTube channel, or if maybe you have a Facebook page where you're showcasing homes, you can direct it to that. So what else is on here? We have a contact realtor. So if I were to click on contact realtor, this would actually show a phone number on desktop. It shows it up here, but if this were mobile, it would actually bring up that number automatically on your dial pad on your phone. All right. So yeah, these are just all mock-ups, but this is just to show a demonstration on what you can do with this gallery. It's a very valuable tool, and it's one of those things that you can definitely implement in your system. If a new lead or a new prospect comes to your sales funnel and sees this, it's definitely a good first impression. Where whether or not they know it, you're pretty much instilling some form of confidence here, because you're presenting a lot of information and incentives throughout this whole funnel, this whole guided experience. That's what sales funnels and chat funnels are all about. That's the reason we want to use these types of things in business, because especially if you're an offline business, brick and mortar business, you definitely want to implement this, because not enough offline businesses are using it. It's really powerful, because it definitely works for e-commerce. So why not for offline businesses, right? This another benefit to using this type of system is that if you are if you are using this, you kind of set yourself apart from your competitors. Most likely you would be, and this, I could pretty much say that you're probably setting yourself apart from 90% of your competition if you're using chatbots, because chatbots have only pretty much come into play for the past few years, specifically for local businesses. Local businesses just probably started using chatbots probably within the past year, maybe less than 2 years. So if you were to adopt this type of strategy, this type of model today, you're definitely setting yourself apart, and you'll be ahead. You'll be ahead of the game. You'll have the edge. So, something to keep in mind. All right. And the other thing is that you're automating a process that can take up a lot of your own time if you were to manually do it, or it could take up money or manpower if you were to have, like I say, a secretary to do this. Um, you know these types of things, you can just have a bot do, and it's not just this that they can do. You can you can qualify leads. That's what sales funnels can do for you. That's what chatbots can do for you. You can qualify leads, and what I mean by qualifying leads is that you filter them down. You filter your new leads down to the best prospects that once they get to you, they're definitely um, closer to maybe closing or purchasing a home than they are, as a cold lead. Where a cold lead can be anyone. It could be someone that can be unqualified. Where um, let's just say, for example, you're in your sales process, and for whatever reason, you get to the point where uh, you you ended up convincing the person, like, hey, this is the house for them, and they themselves are convinced, like, yeah, I really want to get this, and they go ahead, like, let's do the paperwork. But when it comes down to closing, uh, you're only disappointed to find out that they failed to mention that they filed bankruptcy over the past year or so, or that they don't have the funds to make a down payment, or they have bad credit. All those things um, could have been uh, could have been known, and that person could have been filtered out day one just by using the proper sales funnels and the proper chatbots. And really, the simplest way to filter those people out is to just ask them questions, and whatever they answer can be stored as data within the chatbot, within the sales funnel. And if they're not the right fit, then that's okay. And it's like, hey, thanks. Come again later when you're ready. And you can actually even be nicer about it, and even point them to the right direction. To maybe like help them out with with their credit score. Hey, check out this credit repair place, here in the city, or like, or you should probably look into maybe bankruptcy. I know a good bankruptcy lawyer. Here's their number. Whatever it is that you want to do, or you could just simply, like, oh, right now, you should probably come back to us 6 months from now. We're busy. You could pretty much say that too. But anyway, those are just examples of of filtering down people. I'm just trying to give you guys ideas of, like, how you can benefit from a system like this, a sales funnel, and combined with chatbot. All right, so let's quickly go over the desktop version of this template. Uh, I have my phone connected to the screen right now, and what you're seeing is the desktop version of the real estate sales funnel. And you notice that it's pretty much almost the same as the desktop, except that it's narrowed down, fit to mobile. Pretty much functions the same way. I'll show you real quick. The buttons do the same thing. So if I were to click give me my report, same thing happens. Pops down. Well, I'll ask for the phone number. I'll ask for the email. If we do that real quickly, we can see that it will go to the same place upon submit. It'll bring us to the thank you page, and then once we're at the thank you page, same thing pops up, except that since it's mobile, everything is arranged differently, vertically. So here's the contact part, where you can leave your phone number, email address, whatever call to action you want to use for, hey, contact me. Thanks for subscribing. Uh, One thing I haven't suggested yet is probably putting a video in place of this picture, and just do like maybe a short message as a real estate agency, thanking the person, your new prospect, for subscribing to your list and looking into your services. It doesn't have to be that long. It could be 15 seconds to 30 seconds. It adds a personalized touch to, to this thank you page. And again, up here we have the send updates with Messenger button. It's just a second chance to capture that very valuable Messenger contact. Because if you think about it, now if the user ends up on this thank you page, you already got their email. So here's your chance to also get their Messenger contact. Let's go back to the landing page. So let me just demonstrate for you guys the login or the subscribe with Facebook function on mobile. So if I click on that button, same thing happens. It will the pop-up will appear. Get your free report, homes for sale in Beverly Hills. We have a send to messenger button. That's me right down there. Again, if I wasn't logged in, it would prompt me to log in with Facebook, and then from that point I can click the button and send to messenger. So send to messenger, it'll engage with my bot, and once it's successfully engaged, we can view the message in messenger. So this is how it looks like on mobile. And again, these are above here. This is what we were previously engaging just moments ago. This on the bottom is the most recent message that was triggered, and as you can see, it's pretty much the same sequence. So let's go through it real quick. You guys are already familiar with this. So the for sale list will show up as a download that I can receive as the user or as the new prospect lead. There's that text file, and then what follows after this is a request for my email. I'll say yes, and then once I do that, it will show me a gallery of featured homes in the Beverly Hills 90213 area. So I'm hoping that you guys can see the power of this, and are you seeing the abilities of this, like where you can use this and implement this in your business. So coming up next is that gallery, like I said, and this is how it looks like on mobile. Looks really clean and nice. If I were to scroll to the right, what I showed you earlier on desktop version, this is how it looks like on mobile, and it functions the same way. If I were to click on the picture, this will take me to Realtor.com, because that's where I had the bot go to. It was just a URL link. And then if I wanted to go see one of these featured homes on the map, it'll take me to Google Maps. And it's actually, I think it actually works better on mobile because it's easier. You can zoom in and out easily. Just picture a new prospect or someone that's already on your list, and they have the ability to do this, and they're on the road trying to look for homes that you're featuring. All they have to do is go back to Messenger, see it on map, and they can easily do it all from their phone, even if they're driving around town or around the city, trying to look at these places. I mean, if your client is a Beverly Hills client, that's even better. But this could work for any neighborhoods in the U.S., and you can definitely give a really good first impression. But like I said, these buttons all work the same way. Oh, and here's what happens when you do contact realtor. Like I said earlier, it will appear on the dial pad. So if I contact realtor, bam, there you go. Number appears automatically on dial pad. So let's go back to Messenger. And that's pretty much the end of the sequence, and it ends the same way, just like it does on desktop. It has a reminder, a call to action. Remember to check on Messenger for updates on new home listings. We update featured homes list every Sunday night. and then okay, got it. So it just gives them that little reminder that you'll be sending uh, more things like this throughout throughout the month, just as long as they remain subscribed. So um, so I hope you guys see the value in all this, the power of sales funnels and chatbot automation and what it could possibly do for your business. We can talk so much more about what we can do with all this stuff, but we can go ahead and have that type of conversation in our Facebook group. There are just go ahead and join our Facebook group. The details for that is in the website. If you're interested in building out these funnels, all you have to do is again join the join our group, uh, look through the website and learn more. And the specific software that we use to build out all this is called Clickfunnels, and we have links below where you can sign up for Clickfunnels and build out your own template if you want to. But also this is how you'll get access to this particular template and the three other ones that we use for real estate. So you can learn more about Clickfunnels, chatbots, and we can have a discussion on on how we can implement this for your real estate business.